Hi everyone, it's Mrs. Abbas here. Today we have Mrs. Donahue joining us for a Bonkers Bootcamp Workout Wednesday. Today's workout can be done on your own or with a partner. Before we start the warm-up, get yourself ready. Have your hair up, laces tied and a drink at the ready. Press the pause button now. Let's begin the warm-up. One of you can start with some gentle punches, crossing your arms in front of you, while the other person runs backwards and forwards 6 times. If you haven't got enough space, they can run on the spot. You can see that I'm twisting my back foot to make my punches more powerful. Then swap over. Next, partner one can do some gentle hooks while the other one does some squats. Remember, this is just the warm-up, so don't go too low just yet. Do 10 squats and then swap over. You can twist on your feet to make your punches more powerful. Now we have partner one doing uppercuts. Imagine you are punching somebody in the chin, while the other person can do 10 star jumps. After this, swap over. Okay, on to our main workout. What do we have today? Partner one completes 6 runs and 10 jabs while the other person completes sit-ups. Then 6 runs, 10 hooks while the other person's doing mountain climbers. 6 runs, 10 uppercuts while the other person's squatting. 6 runs, 2 jabs and 2 hooks while the other person is planking. And then at the end we have a surprise finisher. I know this all sounds very confusing, but our videos will help you. So to begin with, partner one sits on the floor and completes sit-ups while the other person runs backwards and forwards 6 times, doing 10 jabs in between. You can see that I've got my hands either side of my head, across my chest, behind my ears, or if that's too difficult, you can come halfway. You can see that Mrs. Donahue is running backwards and forwards 6 times with 10 punches in between. When she's done her 6 runs, we're going to swap over. So I'm going to do my punches and then run to the other side of the hall. Mrs. Donahue is now doing her sit-ups. Now partner one is going to do some mountain climbers. You can do them fast or you can do them slowly. Mrs. Donahue is running backwards and forwards, this time doing 10 hooks. She's going to run backwards and forwards 6 times before we swap over. Now swap over. I'm doing my 10 hooks and then I'm going to run to the other side. You can see that Mrs. Donahue is making a flat plank and driving her knee right up to her arms. This is really working your stomach muscles. It's hard work, but make sure you don't stop. Time partner one is doing squat jumps and partner two is doing uppercuts. So 10 uppercuts and run to the other side. Do this 6 times. If you find the jumping squats are too difficult, take out the jump. My legs are burning. Try not to give up. Time to swap over. Uppercuts 10 times and then run to the other side. Mrs. Donahue is now doing her jumping squats. Get as low as you possibly can now because our muscles are nice and warm. Almost to the end of our workout. Partner 1 is in a plank. Partner 2 runs backwards and forwards, doing a jab, jab, hook, hook, and then run to the other side. Do this 6 times and then swap over. Make sure your plank is nice and straight with your tummy tucked in. Keep your legs together to make it even more difficult. Can you hold the plank the whole time? Time to swap over. So jab, jab, hook, hook, and then run to the other side. And now for one last boot camp challenge. Partner 1 is going to be doing burpees while the other person is running backwards and forwards. If you can do this 5 times each. Fancy burpees, you can step in and stand up, or you can do half burpees. So Mrs. Donahue's done 1 run and then we're going to swap over and we're going to swap again. This time I'm going to do full burpees, chest to floor with a bounce. Make sure your partner is working as hard as they possibly can. Can they do faster burpees or run even faster? Well done everyone, that's excellent work. Press the pause button now and have yourself a drink, taking in some deep breaths before our cool down. Let's start by stretching the arms. Take one arm across your body under your chin and stretch it out. Now change arms. This time let's stretch the legs. Mrs. Donahue sitting down with one leg out and she's reaching forward as far as she can. You should feel a nice stretch down the bottom half of your leg. Swap legs. Now stand up nice and tall and push your arms away, tuck your chin into your chest and you should feel a stretch in your arms and down your back. The opposite, put your hands in the small part of your back and look up to the ceiling. This will stretch out your shoulders and back. Stretch for the legs. Put your feet slightly apart and reach down as far as you can. This will stretch out the hamstring muscle in your legs. Finally, take nice deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. And one last time. And brilliant work today, everyone. Stay safe, happy, healthy from Mrs. Abbott and Mrs. Donahue. See you soon.